Okay, today's lesson is pre-algebra lesson 8, multiplying and dividing fractions and mixed numbers. The homework that goes with this in your homework packet is page 15 to 17, the odds. Problem of the week is due Friday, and the extra credit leaf problem is due on the 23rd. Actually, that should be Friday the 23rd. All right. Let's take a look at the notes. This is on page 16 in your note packet. We're talking about multiplying and dividing fractions and mixed numbers. Now, when you multiply fractions, I highly recommend doing any reducing that you can do right away, because it will make the problem more manageable. So, like this problem, you can reduce this 4 and this 8. You can reduce any numerator with any denominator. You'll do 4 goes into 4 once, into 8 twice. Now, when I multiply, now I multiply straight across. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3 over 5 times 2 is 10. Positive 3/10. All right, multiplying or dividing or multiplying mixed numbers. When you do this, you have to change the mixed number to an improper fraction first. So let's look at this problem. 2 and 1/10 times negative 1 and 2/5. You need to change it to improper. So 2 times 10 is 20, plus 1 is 21/10 times 1 times 5 is 5, plus 2 is 7, so negative 7/5. Now, I take a look at this. Are there any numerators or denominators that can simplify? No. I can't simplify this 7 and this 21 because they're both in the numerator. I can't simplify the 5 and the 10 because they're both in the denominator. So, I basically multiply straight across. And 21 times negative 7 is negative 147 over 10 times 5 is 50. Now, that's an improper fraction, so I want to change that to a mixed number. 50 goes into 147 2 times. That's negative 2, because it's negative. And remainder is 47/50. So when you're multiplying mixed numbers, you need to change them to improper fractions first. All right, let's take a look at dividing. Dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Okay, multiply by the reciprocal. We like to say keep, switch, flip. So let's take a look at this first example. 3/4 divided by negative 7/8. As soon as you see a dividing fraction, you think that is multiplying by the reciprocal. So 3/4 times the reciprocal of this is negative 8/7. You flip it. Flip it. Numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. Now, I take a look at this. It is multiplication, just like we got done doing. Let's do reducing. 4 goes into 4 once, into 8 twice, and now I multiply straight across. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, over 1 times 7 is 7, and our answer is negative 6/7. Now, let's take a look at a mixed number. Same thing as multiplying. You need to change mixed numbers to improper fractions. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. So negative 5/3 divided by negative 3. And I'm going to make that negative 3 over 1 so we're super clear. This is a division problem. You need to change it to multiply by the reciprocal. So negative 5/3 times, flip this, negative 1/3. Keep, switch, flip. Now, I would do any reducing I can, which there is none, so I multiply straight across. Negative 5 times negative 1 is 5. 3 times 3 is 9. So 5/9.